Hello, my darlings. Madam Raven here with a short little story for you, but an important one. This one was given to me by Gelfwyn, and it's one that was told to her from someone close to her, her uncle, with the soul of a bard of old. Once, long ago, when the salmon was in the stream, the stag in the forest, and the falcon in the air, gods walked among mere humans. It was in this manner a woman crying on her doorstep caught the attention of Cernunnos. He sent forth a stag to her with antlers spreading, as if a mighty oak. "Woman, why must thou weep so loud the birds take flight? 9 years a wife, yet the cradle not once has filled. No daughter have I to teach, no son have I to give my husband. Woman, cease thy weeping and follow me." And so she did. For 3 full days and 3 full nights she followed without pause. In distraction she plucked first a branch from a young oak, then from a hawthorn she snapped off a branch heavy with white flowers. The stag stopped as soon as the branch snapped. "Beltane morn is come. For your faith you shall have a son as strong as the oak, also a daughter with hair as white as the hawthorn flowers. Wake abed and give thanks to the forest lord on his wedding day." And so she did awake within her own bed, her husband none the wiser for that 3 days his wife had wandered in the company of a god. Yet in her hand she still held the oak and hawthorn branches. And for a morning they were just as first wet again. As summer came, her belly did swell, and in proper time twins were born to her. A son that was sturdy with acorn brown hair, a daughter that was lovely and pale as a hawthorn flower. Years came as they should, and the children grew as they should. War came as it should not, and the boy went to fight. A year would come to an end before he would return, dying with each breath and drop of blood from his wounds. Scarce had he passed the threshold that his life fled. The mother wailed in her grief. "Twins you were born, one right after the other. Twins you should die, one after the other." The girl saw the knife in her mother's hand and the death in her mother's eyes, and fled out into the field. There, among the new ripened corn, she did hide and weep most bitter tears. Crows and ravens took to the air, scolding and casting flickering shadows on the ground. Then she heard a voice. "Why weep, child? The corn has grown fair and full. The weather holds well for harvest. No winter hunger for those who toil. My brother has died upon the threshold, and now mother would have me join him for no other reason than the hour of my birth. Grief has driven your mother's senses from her if she wishes to kill the gift given to her by the gods. Come, take my hand, daughter." And so the girl looked up and saw before her a woman resplendent as the sun, but bedecked in a cloak of the blackest feathers that ever graced a raven. She took the offered hand and felt her body shift and change, till she sat upon that outstretched hand, a raven as white as snow, as white as the hawthorn flowers. "I set you apart from time till your brother is reborn. Only then will someone see you and call to you, lost daughter. If it is time, they will know your name and speak it to you. Once more a girl you shall be, and your brother beside you. So if you happen upon a flock of ravens, and one is so white it shimmers, call out, Inin Kalte. And should that white raven come down to you, gaze into those black eyes and speak the name that comes to your lips as a breath from your lungs. So quoth this raven. And I would very much like to thank Gelfwyn for sharing this with me, the story that she got from her great uncle Reuben.